everyone. I'm sitting here by my stairway, actually. I'm doing my portioning out for the week. I'm on my celery. This is part of how I stay in control, is I have celery, I have apples cut up in these bags, cashews. I even do like 1.5 ounces, 1 ounce of cheese, 1/2 ounce of pepperoni. Yes, those aren't super healthy, but it is protein. I drink a ton of water. I've officially lost 91 pounds. I'm 9 pounds away from my 100-pound goal. I do need to lose more than 100 pounds. But that's my, 50 was my first big, 25, 50 was my next big goal. I'm 9 pounds away from my major, 75. Obviously, I did increments of 25. I'm literally moments away from that, and I can taste it. My surgery was a year ago, December 14th. So I want to hit that 100-pound mark by December 14th, and I'm confident in myself that I can do it. With my exercise and my health regimen, this new job I have, which I love, is, not physical, but I do walk a lot in my new job. And that has actually added tremendous amount of benefit to me as well, because I'm not sitting stagnant like I was doing working the night shift, where I didn't do a whole lot, honestly. And the job before that, I didn't do a whole lot either. So this job is more physical. I draw blood. I put in IVs. I'm doing EKGs and bladder scans and all that good stuff. It's exciting. It's fun. Sometimes it's a challenge, and I love that about it, because I like a good challenge. I feel like lately in my career, I have not really been challenged all that much. So I'm glad to find a career that not only I love, but that very much challenges me. And it's also motivating me to stay on track with my weight loss too, because I'm doing a lot more walking at work, which I've noticed a big difference overall in my health just in the few weeks that I've been there. But this is a big way to do it. I pre-portion, and you don't have to be a gastric bypass patient to do this. It's just that the surgery forces me to stay on track. And there are still times when I try to eat too much, and believe me, I pay for it. Gut pain, vomiting, diarrhea, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. And thankfully it doesn't happen often, because I'm smart enough to know better, but every now and then I try to push that limit. But even without that, if this is a way to stay on track, do it. Even if you don't need to lose weight and you just want to make life easier, life is easy when I can go in the fridge, everything's already cut up, washed, prepared, it's portioned out. I literally go in the fridge every morning before work, and I grab my baggies and throw them in my bag with my protein drink. And it's a good day. Everything's ready. I have my snacks ready. I have healthy snacks ready. That's the key. Except for the pepperoni and cheese. Okay, that's not necessarily as healthy. But again, I have to eat stuff I like too. And that's the other thing. I don't deprive myself. If I want a little piece of cake, which I'm not really a big sweet eater, thankfully. But every now and then you crave some chocolate. I have a little piece of chocolate. But I don't keep it in the house. I don't keep candy in the house, because I know if it was here, I'd be all over it. When I say sweets, I mean desserts, and chocolate and candy is obviously sweets too, but I'm not like a cake and pie kind of person. I'm more of a chocolate or sour candy. I love my Sour Patch Kids. But I don't keep them in the house. If I want some, I will literally buy the smallest little pack you can get, and I'll have that. Or most of the time, I'll even just have half of it, because a whole package is just too much. I can't handle it. But I don't do that all the time. I only do it once in a great while, because I know if I do it all the time, number one, it's negatively going to affect me. And number two, I'm going to be very, very sick. All that sugar makes me very sick. So I just choose to stay away from it for the most part. But I do allow myself some stuff every now and then to keep myself happy. Happier, because I'm beyond happy. That staircase you see behind you, it used to be such a chore to go up and down that. I had to really debate, do I really need to go to the bathroom that bad? Because that door right there is the bathroom, the nearest bathroom, and then that's the master bedroom right there to the side of it. So I had to really decide, do I really need to go up there? And I never went to the 3rd floor of our house, because it was just too much of a struggle. Now I run down and up these stairs all day long. It's not even a thought. I go all the way to the 3rd floor, because that's where I run my business out of, my home business, my shipping business, which the last 2 weeks have been the best 2 shipping weeks I've had. Last week, I think I shipped out 9. This week, I'm up to 11, and I got 3 more sales today that are ready to go, and we'll get shipped out. So that's picking up, and probably because of the Christmas season. I do have a lot of new with tags items, but I also have a lot of pre-owned items as well. And those are actually what's been selling mostly. It hasn't really been the new with tags items, which I found kind of surprising. Not in a bad way, just surprised. But I am on Mercari. I'm on eBay. And I'm also on Poshmark. Poshmark's where I have my biggest amount of inventory. Mercari is where I have my lower end, if you will, inventory, things I don't mind selling for a lower price. Because I didn't pay that much for them to begin with, or they're a little bit lesser brand, or they're a known brand, but they're a lesser item, like it's a t-shirt versus a blazer or a pair of pants or a jacket, whatever. So those are on Mercari. eBay's kind of a mix of both, and Poshmark is more my higher end stuff or my new with tags items. But that's what I do on the side of being a full-time nurse. I kind of do this part-time reselling thing. Again, I've only been doing it for a couple months. I've made like 40 sales on eBay, I'm up to like 23 on Mercari, and probably close to 80 on Poshmark in a couple months, which compared to what I'm seeing with other people, that's actually quite a success. But I don't measure against other people's success. It's what I'm doing for myself. I do have a goal of trying to raise money. There's a reason I'm doing this, is that when I do get down to my goal weight, I do want to have skin removal surgery. And that's going to be probably about $10,000. And I'm not sure my insurance will cover it. Certainly not going to cover all of it, and may not cover any of it, depending on how much loose skin I have, how much it's affecting me physically. Those all factor in. So that may or may not be covered. So I need to make sure I have the money to cover that, because that is not an option for me. When I get down to that goal weight, I don't plan on going back, and having that skin removed will be my ultimate victory. That will be the end of the war, so to speak. I've been winning the battles. I'll win that final battle, and then the end of the war will be getting the skin removed. I also want to possibly do something with my chest, which is sad at this point, and I'm sure anybody that's lost a lot of weight or has had kids or whatever women certainly, and men who've lost a lot of weight too, could understand this also. Although they wouldn't want to build that up. They'd rather want to build up more muscle more than get a boob job necessarily. But, it's something I'm thinking about, but the skin removal is priority number one as far as that goes. And then I'll decide from there. I may decide, hey, I don't care what the boobs look like because the rest of me looks great. Or I may say, well, the rest of me looks great, but now the boobs look like crap. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I'm sure you all really wanted to know about all this, but while I'm sitting here watching football, I'm watching the Bills and the Chiefs. As a New Yorker, I probably should be rooting for the Bills. And I probably am. But I also kind of like the Chiefs too, although I don't really have a specific team. I kind of root for my husband's team, which is the Jets, and they're horrible. We kind of joke that Jets stands for just end the suffering or just end the season. Hopefully one of these days they can do something and my husband can be proud of them in his lifetime. That would be nice. I'd love to see them even get to a Super Bowl, let alone win one would be great. But right now they got to start winning some games, and they're just sad. So sad. It makes it hard to root for a team when you know that the outcome is more than likely going to be bad. What else can I say? Last night I went out and saw my friend's band, Ryder. They're amazing. They're so amazing and so talented. And it's always a great time. If you're in the Syracuse area, check them out. Look them up. It's RYDHER, Ryder. They're a phenomenal 80s band. They also do some 90s. They also throw some other stuff in the mix. They do some Metallica. They do some 80s more poppy type stuff. They're just a great party band. And they're fun and they're talented. They're so talented. So check them out if you're ever in the Syracuse, New York area. Look them up. Have a great day. Sorry for the long video, but I felt like spilling my guts a little bit while I was doing some prepping. Just a lot of things have been on my mind. And most of you probably won't even watch this whole video because usually you like my shorter videos, but I will add one more thing. I'm hosting Thanksgiving, so I'm prepping for that. My parents and my sister will be coming here. We usually alternate off over the last couple of years, so it's not something I've never done, but it is an undertaking. I'm also in the mix planning for Christmas as well. I'm a big Christmas fan. I decorate. I have a big 8-foot tree that goes right in my window. I put lights in the windows. I light up this whole banister. It gets garland and lights. I put all the stockings on the wall back behind me. I deck out the whole place for Christmas. My family loves it. My grandchildren absolutely love it. They're like, we want to go to Grammys. It's so pretty. And then last year we did a Christmas sleepover with my 2 oldest daughters and my granddaughter. And this year we'll do the 2 oldest daughters, my granddaughter, my grandson, and actually my granddaughters, even the baby. She's 4 months old. She'll be about 5-ish months by Christmas, maybe 5 months-ish, I would say. And that'll be fun, bringing her up early into this, you know, and getting her accustomed to this is life with Pop Up and Grammy at Christmas. It's crazy. We watch all the Christmas movies, the kiddie movies, the adult movies. Grammy bakes cookies. I have a lot of people that I actually send out trays of cookies to for free, friends of mine. I did think about trying to do that as a business, but there's a lot involved with that. I think you have to do a lot of investigation into that because it's food, but for now I just bake because I enjoy it. I don't even really eat a lot of the cookies myself and never have. I just enjoy watching other people enjoy my work. Same with cooking. I like to cook because I like to watch other people enjoy it. So I will be working on that soon. I got to get my cookie list going. I think I'm already going to know what I'm going to make, but maybe I'll film a baking with me video. I'm definitely going to do a Christmas house tour once I get everything decorated, which will be a longer video. And I'm probably going to do a wrap with me video too. And I don't mean wrap as in, hey, yo, whatever, because that's not my style. But I'm talking about Christmas wrapping, Christmas gift wrapping. I do love to wrap gifts. That's a big thing for me. And I'm one of those that agonizes. Everybody gets their own paper. The paper has to fit the person. Like, I have to look at it and know that's Ariella's paper. That's the oldest. My gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, intelligent granddaughter. She's such a gem. She's such a gem. And, and then I look at the Spider-Man or whatever, and that's Carson, and that's Jake. That's my son-in-law. And, everybody gets their own paper, and I don't even put name tags on them because I know whose paper is whose. But I'm one of those, I put bows on them. It takes me hours to wrap. Number one, because I tend to go overboard with the gifts. And because everything has to be perfect. I usually set myself up at this table, actually, and set up the gifts. Although I might have to limit what I do because my granddaughter does watch my channel, and so does one of my daughters. So I'll make sure anything of theirs I wrap will be disguised, so they won't know what it is. But yeah, I'll do one of those too, because I enjoy watching other people's wrap with me videos. So I thought, I'll do it. Even if it's a longer video, maybe some of you will stick around for the whole thing. Maybe you'll just watch a few minutes, or maybe it's not your thing and you'll bypass it altogether. But thanks for listening to me ramble on with my Grogu. I got this shirt for $1 at the thrift store. Hey. I wear thrifted clothes. My whole closet is thrifted, basically. Especially as I'm losing weight, I don't want to spend a ton of money on clothes that I'm going to be out of. And actually right now, I don't even have pants that fit me. I went out last night and I wore a pair of jeans that were 3 sizes too big. I had them literally pulled up to my boobs with a belt on because they were falling off. So I should probably get some pants that fit, especially now that we're in the colder weather. But that's my life. That's my story. That's my Bowflex. Actually, my husband bought the Bowflex, but that's our Bowflex. And have a nice day, a beautiful day, a blessed day. Have a great week ahead. Good night, everyone.